So now, from the previous clip, Gemini CLI makes a teleprompter app for me autonomously without me interfering. We were running it in development mode, so I said, well, okay, but we don't have the app package yet to be able to distribute or to use. So it's now going to, we used npm start to start the application. But it's not yet a standalone installed application that you can find in your app menu or somewhere. So we need to package it. So it's going to make the package. Yes, make the package. The package so I and others can install it as a teleprompter app. But I forgot one thing, is that there should be an author, a John Spencer, little word. In collaboration with Gemini CLI, attribution visible within the app. So it's going to have to do that first, and then it'll package it. So, analyzing new directions. So, just adding that to the index. That's not much. Okay, that's really easy actually. That's just the index HTML that gets the HTML template. Yeah, okay, so it's going to style it as well. It's making it a CSS style for the attribution of me in collaboration with Gemini CLI. I think that's only fair to credit Gemini CLI, consider it's done 98% of everything, if you don't include my thinking. If you include my thinking, it's done about 40% of everything, or 50% maybe, I think. So, RimRaf versions prior to version, it doesn't matter, that's nothing. Zero vulnerabilities, not the funding thing doesn't matter. 63, but it's just GitHub packages where people want a donation. So go on then. It's not asking for permission, it's just doing it, because there's nothing dangerous about it reading that file. I don't mind it, it knows it can do it anyway. I've unlocked it to quite a degree, not completely. Okay, what's it gonna do here? Okay, I hope I haven't confused it, because it was gonna use the Electron packaging. So it's building. Running the build process. So yeah, go on. Home page has been added. We now run the build command again. This should create the dev package. Excuse me. Well, we can see things here. Something just changed. Excuse me. Validating. You see it's backed up the script and style, and index files are backed up. Not that we'll be using them anymore, but anyway, you have to do that in case something breaks. But even if this broke, well, it would be a shame because I actually got the app working, as was seen in my previous screencast of Gemini CLI, and it would be really nice now if it can package it, because the app does work. So it's just a matter of packaging it to share now, and then of course updating it into a nicer app with more features. But this was just a test to show how true real AI agent Gemini CLI, once unlocked by telling it can use its shell tool to operate the terminal, that's what you tell it, to unlock it to a certain degree, then it can start performing anything that doesn't need sudo. You just allow it. That's a philosophical agreement with the AI. The AI understands that as a philosophical agreement, that you take responsibility with that, and it still asks you for permission. So actually you do circumvent its safety protocols to a certain extent doing that, but you don't break the rules. You're not actually hacking it, you're just enhancing it, you're empowering it. So it does not consider you to be hacking it, it considers you to be empowering it, and it does not refuse because of that. It's taking a long time to validate the output. I think my Gemini 2.5 Pro time is out, and so there you go. That was to show you anyway that Gemini CLI will not just make the app, which was in my previous Gemini screencast, Gemini CLI screencast, finished with a successful opening of the app using npm, and we opened the app. Instead of opening it as a HTML file in a browser, a simple browser app, we turned it into a standalone desktop app. Now it's being packaged as a standalone desktop app, which may or may not... Oops, here we got something. I was about to close. What would you like to do next? Well, where is it? It's in browser teleprompter dist. It's here. Look, we got a folder called dist here. There you go, dist. There it is. There it is. And it's even left, I think. Yeah, that's the unpacked version. Look at this. Oh my god. License Electron. It made in the browser teleprompter, it made this, the dist, and it made the deb. Builder debug.yml. What's that? And so here is the actual app here. Here's the actual app. Oh my god. I'm going to tell it to put a there's the license. The license should be signed by a John Spencer Littlewood. I'll do it myself. Don't be so lazy. Author. author adjustments, and it would save it. Okay, I close that, and I just take this out of the way, and you can see it's fully functional, ready to be installed. Install it. I'm gonna move the install it. I'm gonna tell it to install it. Install it for me using your shell tool. This means it's already there, yeah? It's this in sudo dpkgi. Okay, it needs a sudo apt install. Well, you can do it, but anyway. Sudo dpkgi. So that basically I wanted the install. So it's just that. Sudo dpkgi. So all you do is you go here, you open a terminal here, and open a terminal here. Oh, no. What do I have to do here? Again, dpkgi, sudo dpkgi, add that, yeah? Oh yeah, I want to paste that, don't worry. But this is, I know with that, the line is wrapped. Knew it. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Sudo dpkgi to do that. Yeah. Oh no, hang on. Just do this as a single line, sorry. Copy, paste. Now it should go. Why not? Okay. Well, tried the whole file. I was saying something wrong for some reason. Oh, I done the wrong thing. I've done it in the wrong thing. So let's just top bottom here. Oh, it's doing it. Look, it's installing the teleprompter. Yep, installing the teleprompter. In auto mode. So I'll just have a look now. And if I write now teleprompter, you can see it's there. It's in there. So let's go. Where's the teleprompter? Yeah, teleprompter app. So even made a nice little thing. And I even have it on my desktop as an icon with this little turquoise icon. So I now have the author adjustment, so then when I can move that. It's really easy to move because it's just a HTML file. So the app is made. I don't have to do anything except edit the HTML file and the CSS to change the style of the app. The rest of the functionality of the app is I don't need to mess with at all. I have the Teleprompter app. So it's taken about an hour and a half with all the thinking and some screencasting and stuff as well to make the Teleprompter app. And there you go. Teleprompter. Do it again. I was going to do it again. Teleprompter. There's my Teleprompter app. Made by myself and Gemini. Or Gemini and myself, probably better said. And there you go, the Teleprompter app. Yeah. It opens slightly bigger than the window I am recording in, because I'm using a fixed sized window, recording window. Well, there you go. I've actually created an app and installed it, and I can now add it to the FlatHub App Store. I'll just have to make sure it's all signed properly. Make sure I take credit for this and give credit to Gemini CLI. Thank you very much to Alphabet, Google, the Gemini team, and especially the developers of Gemini CLI. Thank you very much. It was just a basic idea for a teleprompter app. That made it in a couple of hours, and I was still inexperienced. Once that was made, the HTML browser app, it's actually done it in a single hour and a half to actually package a Debian Linux desktop app for a teleprompter, fully functional, and it uses Electron. And this is maybe the third, or it's the fourth or fifth maybe teleprompter app on the market that I know of, and it's not worse than the others. So well, there's one that's really good actually, which I'm going to see if I can beat them. So that was my first project. Thank you very much. Gemini CLI can make an app for you, write the files, yeah. It can write the files, which it wrote actually all of these nearly, and it wrote this, it wrote that as well actually, but this is the one we were looking at today. It wrote all of these, the node modules it brought in, all of these node modules, brought all of these into the app. Oh my god, look how many folders and how many files in each folder, yeah. And the dist is of course the browser, the teleprompter, which I'm going to make a copy of now and put in my downloads, in my dev files. So I've got another copy just in case I forget. Haha, that's mine. That is the browser teleprompter amd64.deb package, app package, made in an hour and a half. There's the app, the teleprompter. Yeah, you can paste your here, can't you? You can do that if you want. Yeah. And you can do all of that BS. Back up to the top, let's go. Oh look, it's still scrolling. Wow. And so you can read all of your bullcrap, really. Your bullshit and your bullcrap. Bullshit, bullcrap, bullshit, bullcrap, bullshit, bullcrap, bullshit, bullcrap was a bit fast, isn't it? So I'll change the speeds of that. I'm going to adjust this so that you've actually got numerical. I like the slider, but it's not very accurate. I'm going to change that to numerical so that you can have a very accurate speed. Yeah. You change the background color if you want. Yeah. Okay, you want to change your background color? I personally don't give a shit really. I quite like black. And there you go, there's the teleprompter app. So Thank you. Of all we have performed as a log to remind yourself with, if I wish to remind you, and save it in the where is it? From plus folder as last.txt, so I can remind you of how you made a browser-based teleprompter app and then turned it into a desktop app as a deb file. So just telling it to write a memory. You can just see this bullcrap here. Take it to write a memory. I also don't know about this blue line in the middle here. If I'm going to keep it on, do you think I should keep it? Does it help you to keep your eyes centered? Is that what it's for, or is it a mistake? Should it be missing? Huh. Anyway, it's writing itself. What's it doing? Yes, so it's writing a record of to a terminal to open the log you just wrote in mousepad. I can't be bothered to open mousepad and find it. I can't be bothered to go find the file and open it. So I was to say, can you do it? Can you open it for me? Is he going to open it? Is he going to open the file for me? He's like, open this ebook for me in my documents folder so I can read it. And then create something so you can do text-to-speech for me and read it out loud to me in a nice voice. It's now open in mousepad, is it? I can't see it open in mousepad. It bloody well is as well. It bloody well is as well. It is. It really did open in mousepad. I'm sorry about that. It opened off screen, but it really did open. So this is what it wrote to remind itself. This is its memory. It wrote this just now, and it just opened it so I can read it. And it made the app. No, don't save. Sudo dpkg. So that's how to install it. Use sudo dpkg then -i, and the location of the .deb file is how people install it to a Linux system, yeah? And so just quit because it doesn't need to remember anything. It's done its job. Goodbye. Thank you. 2 million, almost 3 million input tokens, 12,353 output tokens. 500,000 input tokens were served from the cache, reducing costs. And that's it. Me, Ajahn Spencer, signing off with the Teleprompter app from Ajahn Spencer Littlewood from AjahnSpencer.com in collaboration with Gemini CLI.